Tom Thiersch, Jefferson County. Along with the ideas that were just expressed about sharing of information, I'd like to talk about the subject of open government, one of my favorites. Probably many have heard that Mr. DeMico just won a settlement for over $41,000, $10,000 of which will be paid by this county as it's deductible for the insurance premium that's going to pay for that. Of course, $41,000 isn't anywhere near the total cost of that particular legal case because, of course, the county spent some money. We don't know what the lawyers spent on the county side. That was a lawyer hired by the risk pool. But I sure would like to know what the total bill was, because I suspect it's closer to about $75,000. Now, as of October 1st, I believe, the county risk pool, from what we heard last week, is no longer going to be covering or insuring those kinds of cases of public records request abuses. And so the next time this happens, I think the county is going to be paying out about $75,000 or more. You know, we've heard cases recently of $150,000 from some counties and so forth. It can get really, really expensive to try and hide this stuff. So, you know, open government is where it's at, gentlemen. Let me read you something here. It says, the government should not keep information confidential merely because public officials might be embarrassed by disclosure, because errors and failures might be revealed, or because of speculative or abstract fears. Non-disclosure should never be based on an effort to protect the personal interests of government officials at the expense of those that they are supposed to serve. That, folks, is a quote from President Barack Obama, written on his second day in office, January 22nd this year. He felt that this subject was important enough, with all of the stuff that had been dumped on his plate, to address this particular issue of open government, freeing up public records, making them accessible. And in fact, I mentioned that to you folks as soon as that occurred in this very forum. I haven't seen this county take very much action in that area of opening things up. When I brought it to Mr. Morley's attention that there were thousands of documents that are sitting in a hidden stash in the Laserfish repository, documents that are accessible only to county employees, and yet which clearly have public information, his response was, well, it's not one of our priorities to review those. Well, you know, $75,000 a pop gets to be a pretty expensive lack of priority. We really ought to be looking into this and taking some more positive action before the next case comes along. Thanks.